Rohit loved road trips. The 28-year-old software engineer had planned a solo bike ride from Pune to Goa for weeks. He wanted to leave early in the morning, enjoy the scenery and reach Goa before sunset. But fate had other plans. An urgent office meeting delayed him, and by the time he finally started his journey, it was already 4 p.m. Still enough time, he told himself as he accelerated onto the highway. The evening breeze felt refreshing. The sun painted the sky orange, and Rohit stopped several times to take photos of mountains, rivers and valleys. Everything felt perfect. Around 7 p.m., as darkness slowly covered the road, he noticed a small tea stall beside the highway. He parked his bike and ordered a cup of tea. The shopkeeper, an old man with grey hair and tired eyes, looked at him curiously. "Where are you heading, son?" he asked. "Goa." The old man's smile immediately disappeared. "At this hour?" "Yeah, I'll drive through the night and reach by morning." The shopkeeper remained silent for a few seconds. Then he leaned closer. "If you value your life, don't take the jungle road ahead after dark." Rohit laughed. "Ghost stories?" The old man didn't laugh back. "I'm serious. Wait until sunrise. Stay at a nearby lodge." Rohit shook his head. "Thank you, uncle, but I don't believe in such things." He paid for the tea and continued his journey. As he rode away, he glanced in the mirror. The old man was still standing there, watching him. An hour later, Rohit reached the jungle road. Tall trees surrounded the narrow highway on both sides. The darkness inside the forest seemed unnatural. Even his bike's powerful headlights struggled to penetrate it. The road was completely empty. No vehicles, no people, no sounds. Only the hum of his engine. After 20 minutes of riding, he noticed a milestone. Goa, 85 kilometers. Good. He was making progress, but 10 minutes later, something strange happened. The same milestone appeared again. Goa, 85 kilometers. Rohit frowned. That's impossible. Maybe there were two identical signs. He continued. 10 more minutes passed, and there it was again. Goa, 85 kilometers. This time his stomach tightened. He checked his GPS. No signal. The map had frozen. A cold chill crawled down his spine. Suddenly his bike engine sputtered. The headlight flickered. Then everything went dark. The bike stopped. Rohit tried restarting it. Nothing. The forest became deathly silent. Not a single insect chirped. Not a single leaf moved. Then he heard it. A faint sound. Footsteps. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Coming from the trees. Someone was walking toward him. Slowly, deliberately. Rohit switched on his phone flashlight. The beam illuminated the forest. Nothing. The footsteps stopped. He looked around nervously. Then he saw it. Far ahead on the road stood a woman dressed in white. Her long hair covered her face. She wasn't moving, just standing there, watching. Rohit's heartbeat exploded. "Hello?" No response. The woman slowly raised one hand and pointed deeper into the forest. Then she vanished, not walked away, not ran, vanished, as if she had never existed. At that exact moment, his bike suddenly started. The engine roared to life. Without thinking, Rohit accelerated. He just wanted to escape. Minutes turned into hours, yet the jungle never ended. And every few kilometers, the same milestone appeared. Goa, 85 kilometers. Again, and again, and again. It felt like he was trapped inside an endless loop. The fuel gauge began dropping rapidly. His phone battery died. The night seemed eternal. Then he noticed something horrifying. On the road ahead stood dozens of people. Men, women, Children, all dressed in old-fashioned clothes. Their faces were pale, their eyes completely black. They silently watched him. Rohit slammed the brakes. The figures began walking toward him, slowly, one step at a time, then another, and another. The road behind him also filled with the same figures. He was trapped. The air became freezing cold. A whisper echoed from all directions. Stay with us! Stay forever! Rohit's hands trembled. Suddenly he remembered something his grandmother had taught him as a child. Whenever afraid, chant God's name. Desperate, he began reciting Hanuman Chalisa loudly. Again and again. The whispers became angry. The figures screamed. The entire forest shook. Then a blinding light appeared ahead. A small temple bell rang somewhere in the darkness. The ghostly crowd vanished instantly. The road opened, and for the first time, Rohit saw a signboard. Goa, 42 kilometers. He accelerated without looking back. The next morning, exhausted and terrified, Rohit finally reached Goa. He couldn't stop thinking about what had happened. Later that day, he visited an old temple nearby his hotel and spoke with the temple priest. After hearing the story, the priest's face became pale. You traveled through Devil's Bend Road, didn't you? Rohit nodded. The priest sighed deeply. Nearly 100 years ago, a bus carrying villagers fell into a ravine there during a storm. Everyone died. Their bodies were never properly recovered. The locals believe their spirits remain trapped between worlds. The priest looked directly into Rohit's eyes. They create an illusion of endless roads. They lure travelers deeper into the forest. And once someone follows them far enough, the priest paused. That person never returns. Rohit's blood ran cold. What about the woman in white? The priest crossed himself. According to legend, she was a young school teacher on that bus. They say she sometimes helps travelers escape before the other spirits claim them. Years later, Rohit never traveled that route again. But one thing still haunted him. When he checked the photos from his road trip, there was one image he didn't remember taking. A blurry photo of the jungle road, and standing behind his bike was the woman in white, looking directly at the camera, smiling. Would you continue driving if you saw the same milestone 3 times on an empty road? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more terrifying stories.